All right, man. They saying that Jalen Green could have two more possibles on the way. Two more possibles on the way. He could have two more possible kids on the way in addition to the Draya Michele situation. I mean, he got caught humping on that boy, and now he gonna want to go make a whole bunch of babies. So so he can make so he can cover up for his sexuality, possibly. I don't know. But it ain't a smart idea, brother. You know, and a lot of these women is taking advantage of guys, because you got to understand what a lot of these women take advantage of guys. A lot of guys are just abstaining from relationships with, especially U.S. women. A lot of guys are just saying no to it. You know what I'm saying? They saying straight up, we good. You know what I'm saying? That's what they saying, straight up, we good. You know, and now, women really got to get out here and compete and finesse the top guys. And they getting finesse. Most of these dudes been training and playing basketball their whole life. They really ain't dealt with a bunch of women like that. A lot of these dudes, man, a lot of these dudes be, they don't really have no game. The reason you get the game is either handed down to you from somebody that your mentor or somebody that you respect. And check out the NBA Music Entertainment playlist. If somebody handed you down, somebody game you that you respect and listen to, or you just get played and you just learn how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? You either get played, and then you learn how to play the game. That's how most people get the game. Some people fortunate enough to have, mentors. It could be a brother, it could be a sister, you know what I'm saying? It could be whoever. And most time women don't give guys the game. You just gotta watch and learn. The women won't give you the code, the code. Even your own mama won't give you the full code. That's their little sisterhood. But if you watch and pay attention, they ain't gotta tell you nothing. I tell people, if you just really pay attention, on how and watch how a lot of women move around you, you wouldn't even need it. You wouldn't even need it, bro. All the signs be there. How they play, how they be playing dudes. Look at Rob Kardashian. His sisters won't tell him shit. He ain't learn shit. Sit back, watch and observe and take notes, bro. When he tell him on the wire, man, he was taking notes during their little drug meeting. He said, I know you ain't taking notes, during the drug meeting. That shit was funny as hell. But apparently he got two more possibles on the way. It says that a model claims she and Jalen Green had a baby last month, while a stripper claims she has the same due date as Draya. If it's true, all this is alleged. Obviously, Jalen Green will have 3 kids in 12 months, and y'all be thinking, like, Future be thinking, I got all this money, I could take care of him and all that type shit, and that's cool. What happened when the money slow up? At some point, everybody money slow up. Everybody revenue stop coming in. How you a great father, because you got to work and bust your ass. And how do you give equal time to a kid? And at the end of the day, a lot of these women just using these niggas for a lick. They have skin in the game too. They have responsibility in the game too. You're not thinking about what's best for the kid. You thinking about what's financially best for you. And to be honest, I don't really think that's fair to the kid. And these be the same niggas 3-4 years, 5-7 years, after their career, they be broke. Crying on ESPN broke going broke 30 for 30, looking for sympathy. With all this intel, we get on these young ladies for being teenage mothers still, after all the information that we got going back to the 70s, and how irrelevant that teenage pregnancy has been. And we get on the women for still going out there to get pregnant. We get on the mamas for grooming them to go out there and still get pregnant. But you know what? What about these dummies out here, these dummy dudes out here that still want to go out here and get these girls pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way funky. You know? So um but but yeah, you gotta understand that money, bruh. That money, that's gonna slow up, especially if you don't invest it. You got all the money, you can take care of them. Think about all that money you could be having, and then people don't even think about the time. People don't even think about the time they go into raising a kid. How you gonna be a respectable father? How they gonna build bonds with how they gonna build bonds with their kids? Come on, think about that for me. How they gonna build bonds with their kids? Come on. Think about it. And then he 20, 21, 20, 22 in the game, man. You ain't even done yet. That's what I don't understand. And this is why, male mentorship, this is why biological fathers are important, bro. This is why. This is why. If you ever notice the dynamic with female dogs and and human males, you notice that the female dogs listen to the male owners better than they listen to than the female owners. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of that. I think it's expected when you talk about the male dogs and the male owners, just naturally. So, what you think the dynamic between a male and a male and another male? Of course, the dynamics are gonna be different. Of course, a male is going more naturally listen to the more a dominant and authoritative figure, and that's just real. And that's just real. This is why having a male there is very important. Now, you still probably can make your mistakes and go make your mistakes, but you ain't gonna keep making them over and over and over and over again. So, check out the NBA Talk playlist, music entertainment playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, um, Facebook, Instagram, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.